Greetings everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. We're on our way to defeating this chapter. I do believe this is chapter 5. And it looks like we're so far kind of successful in killing off some people to work towards the bonus chapter. So, some exciting stuff going on, and it looks like we've succeeded in defeating one more. Happy days. You know what else is happy days? Today, most of you probably don't know, but I live in Washington State. Oh crud, dodge, America, dodge. Ouch. But I live in Washington, and up in Washington, nice critical hit, America with 1, wow. Up in Washington, there's 2 universities, Washington University, University of Washington, or UW, and then there's Washington State University. Now, there's always been a huge rivalry between the two, as I watched Cedric kill that guy, and every year they play against each other in the Apple Cup, it's called. And the Apple Cup is a huge game. A lot of people within the state, like Washington State, they always pick a side. So everywhere you'll see people arguing over saying, the Cougars are gonna win, Washington State's gonna win, the Huskies are gonna win, Washington's gonna win. If you have a preference, post a comment saying who's gonna win. If the game is not today and you're like, well, today is what? December 4th? If it's not December 4th, then you've got the wrong day. You're not watching this when it was posted, but, you know, that's okay. Sometimes I don't watch videos right when they're posted either. But, you know, so I'm kind of excited. I am a big Cougars, go Cougars. My parents, they both graduated from Washington State, which is Cougars. And people that root for the Huskies, which is Washington, I do not like. Well, I guess that's kind of being mean. I'm okay with them. It's just I prefer, the big word prefer, and I root for the Cougars. Well, because my parents went there. I mean, if my parents hadn't gone there, I don't know. Because most of the people that I know are Husky fans, which is kind of sad because it's like, oh, Huskies. I would say a Cougar/Husky related joke right now, but you know, I'm gonna spare you all the horror of that, because I don't think you guys would want to hear it. Yeah, every joke involved in that rivalry is pretty sad and sappy, and they've got pretty much no substance, just trying to make the other team look worse. Yes, it's football. In case you hadn't figured that out, it's football. Exciting stuff going on. December 4th is this year's Apple Cup. Off and on, both teams have won. And I have rambled on for like practically 2.5 minutes about that. Wow. You can tell I'm excited. No, more than 2.5, maybe 3 entire minutes. All about the Apple Cup. Why is it called the Apple Cup? Well, here in Washington, what do? We grow apples. New fact for you guys. Washington does what is it? Export apples, computers, Microsoft, exporting. What do we export? Airplanes, Boeing. If you've ever rode in an airplane, there's a good chance that the original whole design and airplane might have came from Boeing, which is centered here in Washington State. As you can tell, I love Washington. The only place where it rains every time of year. Hooray for rain. I love rain. That may seem weird to you, but I love my rain. And snow. Up where I live is up actually near the Canadian border. And now you people are probably going to come and stalk me. Please don't, because that's just creepy. I love randomly talking about myself. I feel really good about myself right now. I'm just excited. This level is going well. I'm getting the people I don't like killed. That's exactly what I want. I'm giving experience to people I want. And I'm killing off people that I don't want so I can show you guys these amazing levels. And luckily, everything is going so well that I'm able to talk about my personal life without you people, like, or without me thinking, like, are these people gonna stalk me? Because, you know what, I trust you guys. You guys are good people, and I know that. And I thank you guys for all being good viewers and being friendly, intelligent, kind people to me while I play my random video games and help you guys out if you're playing it to learn more about what I'm doing. Yeah, that was kind of a run-on sentence. Obtain a Firestone. That is a very important item to get. That's why I was like, kind of like, I gotta kill these nutcases here. Firestone. You will learn later on that turns a certain random dude, random old guy, into uber old guy, and turns him into a dragon. And as far as I know, dragons are epic. There's no other word to describe dragons but the word epic. And dragons in this game are pretty crazy awesome, and they can pwn up. But the Firestone is like his only thing he can do. So it's kind of a little bit like, yikes. Remove. I'm going to put you there with no weapon. Hooray for being brutal. What am I? I'm like, I'm a brutal tyrant leader. Let's go. Gonna get in on some action. Bada bing. I really wish I hope and pray that I can defeat this level. Hopefully before my emulator starts hating me, which is doing actually really good this recording. Usually it doesn't like, my computer doesn't like running Cam Studio, which is my recording software. It does not like running that along with the DS emulator. Dude, that's not very nice, dude. He's just an archer. Some people nowadays, they just think they can attack your guys, and it's not very nice. But, so, it's actually doing a lot better than it usually does, which I am very thankful for. As I've kind of said, I am hopefully, and I say hopefully because I don't even know myself, I may be getting a new computer. Hopefully I get a new computer. That's what I'm hoping for, because I'm like, I really want a new computer. That would be epic. And epic strength. And wow, good game. Good games. Yes, I hope I get a new computer. If I do, I can really, increase my quality of my Let's Plays, which is kind of, I always want to bring the best in business to you guys. I mean, I hope I can get this, because the battle sequences run a little slow, and that's kind of weird because it always seems like in Sacred Stones the battle sequences seem to run the quickest. I don't know if that's because the battle sequences are just kind of like quick, but in this game it seems to be completely the opposite. Is when the Sacred Stones Game Boy emulator is running slow, it seems to run the battle scenes actually a little bit quicker than the just gameplay, moving across the battlefield screen. So I don't even know why that is, but that's the way it is, so I have to deal with it that way. Let's go suicide some people. What do you say? I am totally up for some suicide right now. What? Ooh, snap. Wonder. That's not cool. Do you have a vulnerary, Mr. Marth? Like, no. Convoy. Vulnerary? Anybody? Vulnerary! Random vulnerary in the... Random vulnerary! So, here we go. If anyone took offense to my random Apple Cup Cougar Washington, if you even know who they are, I would really love to hear from you. If you live in Washington, and you agree with me that Washington is the bomb, thebomb.com even, please post a comment or send me a message saying that Washington is awesome, because I will agree with you and I will be like, dude, you are awesome because you like Washington and you like where you live. And Washington is very, very cool. I'm not saying that other states are worse. I'm just saying that Washington is awesome. And that's my ending comment, as it is time for me to stop. because I'm out of time. But thanks for watching, and this is Salaminyzer saying, I hope the Cougars, Washington State, go Washington State. I hope they win. See you guys later.